Here is my problem with minimalism. As the idea of minimalism has evolved, so too has the amount of people talking about it. From kind of a grassroots movement to the big stage, minimalism is starting to show up everywhere you look. And I truly believe that the idea of minimalism, especially the financial aspect of minimalism, are extremely important to society today. But I do have a slight issue with minimalism.
Declutter a lot of my stuff.
Simplifying my life.
Eco minimalism.
This is my minimalist wardrobe.
Minimalism.
Minimalist.
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 I'm finding it increasingly frustrating to hear about the problems that people have. They constantly are complaining about them, and when I offer up a solution such as minimalism, like maybe stop buying so much stuff so you wouldn't have to worry about working 2 jobs, stop buying so much stuff so you wouldn't have to worry about not being able to pay your bills this month, stop going out every single weekend and buying alcohol so that way you could pay your bills this month. But people never want to listen. I have found that most people are more concerned with and are happier complaining than they are actually trying to fix the problems, because it's a lot easier to complain about something than it is to actually fix a problem. It has opened my eyes to see that a lot of people are far happier looking rich and appearing wealthy than they are with being able to consistently pay the bills each month. This idea is extremely frustrating to me, but it's really frustrating to me because I was in their shoes at one point and I actually felt the exact same way they did. Being told to live a way that is, by perception, radically different and far worse than the way that they live now. It is not something that most people are chomping at the bit to do. I know that when I first heard of minimalism, I thought it was a cool idea, but it took almost 6 months for me to finally commit to it. My biggest problem with minimalism is not that I'm constantly right all the time. I know it's a burden, but it sucks always being right. But seriously, my biggest problem with minimalism is that it is extremely intimidating and scary and seems like it's almost impossible to do. For me, the definition of minimalism is exceptionally fluid. I do not buy as many things anymore, and I do not go shopping other than for groceries. But it's a pretty large commitment to tell somebody that they've lived their entire life wrong. It's really tough for somebody to hear that the way that their parents have lived, the way that their brother lives, the way that their sister lives, the way that their friends live is wrong. The way that everybody lives in their life and the way that they've been told to live is wrong. It's almost something that you just wouldn't believe. Why would they do it if it was wrong? It is a huge commitment to commit to minimalism, it feels like in the beginning, because it seems like a lot. Are you kidding me? I can't go out shopping anymore. I love shopping. Are you kidding me? I can't go out drinking every weekend. I love drinking. Are you kidding me? I can't go buy more clothes. I love buying clothes. But these are things that I believe people just say they like to do because they don't really know what else to do. So I think that people are naturally defensive of the way they live. Hearing that you do something wrong is not something you want to hear, especially if it's sort of a core aspect of who you are. Shopping is a large part of the culture in 2020. A lot of people go shopping all the time because it is something we are told to do. It's a hobby for some people. It's a bonding experience. It's what we do as a society, is spend money. And being told that that is wrong is scary, because some of my best memories with my mom are when we're shopping. That's scary. It's scary to think that the way you've lived your life is wrong. But I'm here to tell you that it's not the most wrong thing ever. You just need to make a few adjustments, and I promise you'll be a lot happier. I have read a few books on minimalism. I've listened to hours and hours of podcasts. I've watched a million videos about it. And even I get intimidated sometimes still. I feel bad when I buy something that's got plastic in it because it hurts the environment. I'm constantly almost feeling guilty because I consider myself a minimalist, but I'm not a pure minimalist. I'm not a perfect minimalist. I'm not the same way that you should be. If you're a minimalist, why do you have that? If you're a minimalist, why do you have that? Minimalism is intimidating, and it's okay to feel like it's intimidating. But I'm here to help you and to tell you that it doesn't have to be intimidating and you can just take it one small step at a time. Like, don't go shopping this weekend. That's your small step. And the next weekend, don't go shopping, and then also don't go online shopping. Just small steps here and there that can drastically change your life. So I came up with a few synonyms of the word minimal that maybe we could start calling ourselves. We could start calling ourselves the basicists, the minimalists, the nominalists, the tokenists. I don't understand that one. These are just straight up synonyms. I just added ists to the end of it. We could call ourselves the basalists, the fundamentalists, or the leastists, whichever one you guys want to go by. I'll be happy if you have another suggestion. Please tell me if you have any suggestions on other words that we could use to call ourselves people who need less. But seriously, I think that the idea of minimalism is wonderful. I really truly believe it could help anybody that implements it, especially the financial aspect. I know maybe that's like not very minimalist of me to only care about finances, but finances are probably the most important thing. And then once you get control of your finances, you start worrying about other stuff. So I hope you guys like this video. If you did, if you can relate to it, just let me know in the comment section. You don't have to drop a like or anything. Just pick it up instead. That sucked. Well, I'm married now, so I could pretty much almost make dad jokes. Not that that doesn't mean there's a kid on the way. I'm just saying that I am technically allowed to because I got this. That means I'm one step closer. All right, but seriously, if you guys like the video, you know what to do. Pick up that like button and drop it on somebody's head. All right, but seriously, let me know you guys' thoughts on this topic. Is minimalism intimidating to you? Is it sort of like minimalist? Because I kind of feel that way too sometimes. So thanks again for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.